We've got Ben Barkema, Colin Klein, Big 12. We got a Defensive Player of the Year in the NFL out of Northern Iowa. We got a Super Bowl ring and a Canadian Grey Cup championship ring in Brandon Lynch. Okay? We've got Ryan Mahaffey, who played with the Indianapolis Colts and Tampa Bay Buccaneers. That's besides the two you mentioned. So I'm going to look at it as a group. That's exactly why we hired them, guys. Because all of them are self-made players. Kind of the player that comes to UNI where you got to work at is what I think a self-made guy is he takes his resources and he puts the work ethic into it to rely on those people, and then you go play the game because that's how you play when you hit the field. Doesn't matter if you're Big 12 or Northern Iowa. And if we think like that and live like that, we'll be very successful. So I look at the whole staff in the regard that you tagged them with Big 12. These young, how do you become the third leading Heisman? He was third in the Heisman voting that year, Colin Klein. How do you take a guy that can't run, okay, tall, skinny kid, goes undefeated for K-State and is third in the Heisman, all right? To me, that guy's a self-made man because he's worked at it and he fundamentally mastered his trade, not because he could run fast and jump high, because he mastered the fundamentals of the game. And now teach that to Aaron because he does have the skill set that he can play on Sunday afternoon. So let's get him in that mode. Hopefully that's what we're putting in front of him as coaches, and hopefully that's what we're recruiting. I'll give you
We know you can run the ball. How do you feel about the downfield passing game?